In this video demonstration, I'm going to show you how to make this beautiful sort of 3D, almost like a stained glass window card with beautiful shimmer and shake in it by using the Starlight Fusion pastes in gold and sapphire. But also it shows how beautifully JND528, the snow crystal flower, and JND537, the snow crystal flower frame, work together and how they are different sized flowers included in there. So let's go through the dies and show you how this card was made. So to make that card, we're going to use a combination of JND537 Snow Crystal Flower, which has the centre section which we're using, and these two separate pieces to match it together, along with the JND528, which is a Snow Crystal Flower. And if you can see, they're actually all the same. They're sized, but obviously the largest one is included here within this one because it matches that center panel exactly. And we're going to use, to make this, to get that beautiful sheen and shine, we're going to use the Craft Artist Starlight paste. So I'm using sapphire and gold along with some of the mulberry card from our canvas card pack. So let's start by making our background. So here on one of our A4 mats, which is so much easier when you're making a mess like this, is to have a separate A4 mat just on a board. I've got a piece of mulberry card just cut down effectively to A5. So I've got sapphire and I've got gold, and I'm going to start with just my finger, taking a little bit and just rubbing the gold on. And you see on the texture, on darker cards, the starlights show their different colours, and depending on the card and the colour, they'll look so different. So let's just start in now with a little bit of the sapphire. You see you're getting that beautiful sapphire blue, but it's also giving you almost a purple tone because you get it picking up the purple from underneath. That's what's so fab about these colours and these pastes, is because they are opaque with a little bit of transparency in them. So we're seeing that beautiful texture through, but also we're seeing the sheen and the shine in the colour. So I'm just carefully mixing the two to make sure I've got a good mix everywhere. You're not trying to create any sort of pattern. We're just trying to make sure that the piece is covered. And you want to allow a few little bits of purple to show through, again, so that you've got that real mix. And they can layer on top of each other to give you different sheens. So when I go a little bit of blue on the gold, it goes a little bit more purpley. When I go a little bit of gold on the blue, so mixing it around until you've got a really nice colour combination like that. And hopefully this is shining in real life. I'm hoping it's really shining on camera. Let's have a look if we can. There we go. You see that beautiful, beautiful shine that you've got there. So that needs to dry for approximately 2 to 3 minutes. It doesn't take long at all to dry, so you can make it ahead of time. Here's obviously one I've already made ahead of time that's completely dry. And then all you want to do is to take your largest flowers, so your largest outline flowers from both sets, and randomly put those down. And I'm just going to take these down, move that up a little bit so I can get away with one piece of tape. We want to run that through and cut that. So that's been run through our die cutting machine and cut, and as you can see there, look how beautiful the flowers look when you actually take them out. Let's just get my 4-in-1 tool and pop them out. So you can see each one comes out. You need to be a little bit more careful. This isn't sticky in the slightest, but obviously there is a medium on there, but each flower comes out a different way. And so you've got those absolutely gorgeous flowers. So with the little ones, I'm not going to add the tops on these. I like to see that colour, but I want to add the top on the larger ones. So I'm going to grab myself a piece of coconut white card, and then we're just going to take the largest two pieces. I missed one. That's terrible of me. There we go. And the very large flower that again comes in that snow crystal flower frame. So make sure you clean out the bits from when you last used it. You can tell when I love dies because they've always got bits stuck in them. So just going to tape that down, and I'm going to cut those 3 rims. So they've been run through and cut, and you see we just push on the middle and they fall out, and they give you all the different petals, perfect to go over the top. So just release each piece of that design. So that you've got those. And I just think for this project it works when you put white on top of these little flowers, you don't see as much of them. It's only a hint, and I really want those beautiful colours that we've created to be very visible. So let's just take those out. Okay, and we'll just clear down our desk of the bits. And then adding them together is very, very simple. I'm going to hold the large one for the background. So I just want to do these 2 pieces here. And then I'm just going to use some glue glaze and just take some glue glaze into the centre, and then on each end, so each spike of the flower. It's almost sort of larger poinsettia style, but these make beautiful stained glass patterns as well. So into the center, and then on the point of each piece. They don't have to be stuck everywhere. You can use spray glue if you want, but I find the glue glaze is a lot stronger bond. So check the orientation, as there's 2 ways. There's 2 sizes of petals, so just make sure that it fits, that it's the right size. And then pop it on the top, glued in the middle, and make sure each petal is stuck by holding them in your hand. And then I just take some straight tweezers and bend each petal up so you get a real bigger reflective surface that will show the light beautifully on this. So there's one. Let's do our second one. So again, make sure the fit is right. Hold it up and just make sure each petal is aligned properly and it's given a good press down. And then again, just take that and fold each petal up again to give us a more refractive surface, really. But the sheen and the shine on these is absolutely gorgeous. And there we go. Now for the center of these, I'm using some of our Sparkle Facet gems in amethyst. And sometimes the easiest way to get these off is with a craft knife or a scalpel. And then again, the same for the smaller ones. I've got 2 here I've already done with centers. So there's our flowers, and we now need to make our card and use these 2 pieces here. So I have a piece of card here that's been cut to 3 7/8 by 7 7/8, classic DL size. And I want to take just the insert die out from the snow crystal flower frame. So I'm just going to pop that into place just like that. A little bit of low tack tape to tape it down, and we run that through and cut that, which gives us the perfect piece. So here we've got our pieces cut, and we want to pop this flower behind. So I'm going to do exactly as I did before. Glue glaze in the center. This is bigger, so make sure I get a good piece on each little point and a little bit on each point of the petals, just like that. If you're concerned, you can sort of wipe your, I don't bother wiping my wand across, but you can. So we take our flower, make sure that our fit is right. There we go. And just place that in place, turn it over, and give it a good press down. Just like that. So we've then got our floating, sort of almost like a stained glass window. You could add acetate into there, add glitter and things into this. There's so many combinations you can do. So I've got a piece here of our marine blue card, and I've got one I've already loaded up with foam tape and well supported. So just like this, and I've put a little bit in the middle to make sure that flower is supported and we get that distance and that depth. So just going to put this on, and this has been cut to 4x8, so we get a beautiful thin border all the way around, just like that. And then that goes on to a 4¼ by 8¼ DL card. And just make sure, because it could be heavy, I use quite a bit of glue, not too much. When you see people scrubbing a lot of glue on, it's because the glue's not good. It's not the other way around. And then I want to take the piece that I've already done, and I want to actually add that into the centre. So I'm going to take a little bit of glue glaze, and I want to match the pattern. So I want to match it. There we go. You can see like that. And then I can pull each of these petals slightly out, just so we've got a real 3D look. It's like we've got a double flower. You can alternate it and change the colour. Here's one I made where I put purple into the centre of it, or over the top, to get those colours mixing. And then I just again want to use one of the sparkle facet gems. These are in amethyst, to keep that colour going into the centre. Pull our petals up, just like that. Get that real 3D look. Then we're simply then going to add our flowers on. So I'm using Craft Artist 3D glue gel and a cocktail stick. Very, very complicated piece, but the glue gel allows me to sort of move it around. So I'm going to make myself virtually a little spray. So the large, then the medium, then I'm going to go for one of the little ones, and I'm just going to put the other little one there at the top. So we've got those spraying and splaying down the card. I love that look. It really makes it sort of wild. And then I'm simply going to use some more of the sparkle facet gems, just to kind of keep those colours continuing like that. And then I've got some stick-on crystals just in silver that I can really dot about to make that background more interesting and kind of keep that sparkle and that shine going. Just like that. And there we have a beautiful 3D, almost stained glass window card made with all those gorgeous shines coming from that moonlight paste. So, or starlight paste, should I say. For more ideas, hints, tips and inspiration, why not join us on Facebook on the John Next Door official page.